on getting ready.
Right. Yeah, we could definitely turn down, but y'all need to turn y'all's down too. All right, no sweat. Funk that. Like, turn that beat back up. All right, so like, hey, Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Brakathum to the brothers, Shalom Shamara Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. This is ISUPK Delaware. ISUPK, of course, started since 1969. We've been teaching this truth that the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American are the two children of the house of Israel. You know what I mean? Today is Saturday, which is Sabbath Service. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get it started here. Shepherds. Thank you, sir. Y'all about to
Last Allah.
Sorry. All right. The men of Israel, Majum, this means to stand. What we like to do is we like to set up the prayers. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn and face the east, which is back this way. So we say, Wapunya Hakwadam, which means to turn and face the east.
All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Young man, make sure you read along. Wow. All right, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malak, Taba'ah, Ratazayah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanaw, Bakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakwanau, Kawatanau, Kawatanau, Wala'ah, Taba'ayanau, Bonasaya 1, a ball, Washayana, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Ha'ala, Ha'parwa, I will love you, Aman.
We said in English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right, this is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Baba Kasha. Nathanaw. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Makala. Madawa. Latahar. Amatazariah. Hakak. Lahakriya. Amathia. Hakak. Arakawa. Tama'ala. Lagarashun. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Wadaman.
We say in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power to power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
All right. This is the prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Rakanaw. Asha'ala. Wa Basaparia. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Wadaman. What we said in English, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
All right. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha'ah, Ayanya, Aharia, Mayan, Yaba'a, Azari, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Anala'a, Yanawam, Mala'a, Yayasham, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yimyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Alayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Kalrad, Yashamar, Athnapashta, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'ak, Wabawa'ak, Ma'aita, Awalam.
What we say in the English?
I will
lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
From which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He said, I suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy coming out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. All right, bear with me. All right, this is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayelaka. Al-Thakarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al-Kayahana. Awayabyaka. Yahamayawan. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Yarayamwa. Sawada. Waya'atazawa. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakia. Magalia. Wala'ayashakar. Shamyasha'ala. Iwada. Kaya. Lawa'aytazawa. Laba. Yakawa. Al-Yaka. Barya. Yakakwa. Ahalya. Adawam. Wayashimi Alya. Nawa'aba. Wa'agaria. Nabal. I'm a one. I'm a lot. Halashad. I'm Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gamasha War. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanya Lawat. Selah. Ashalaham. Kamadia. Kasaya Sara'a. Kayabia. Banakal. Wayashawan. Nashamadwa. Wayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adatma. Shayatamwa. Nada Yamawa. Karab. Wakazaba. Wakatazalmanai. Kal Nasiyakamwa. Ashar. Amaru. Nayarasha. Nanawa. Nawa. Alahayam. Shayatamwa. Kagalgula. Kakwash. Lapanya Rakwa. Ka'ash. Taba'ira Ya'ira. Wakalabaha. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Baradatma. Basa'iraka. Wabasawapafka. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Waya Bakashwa. Shimka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Waya Bahawa. Ayai. Waya Kaparwa. Waya Abadwa. Waya Da'awa. Kaya Atha. Shimka. Yahweh. Labaka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kal. Aharakazah.
All right, what we said in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still. O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
Thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted.
Against
thine hidden ones.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
thee. They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Ammon.
Amalek.
The
Philistines.
With
the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Do unto them. Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung before the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a bread.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zaed.
And like Zaed.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
As Zalmunna.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like the wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble for the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth for wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
With
thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Let
them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Like the Most High.
Like the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. All right. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Allah Hayam.
Why Allah Hayam.
Matazabaya.
Matazabaya.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat Yum.
Alawat Yum.
Hasaranyam.
Hasaranyam.
Aquatazayanyam.
Aquatazayanyam.
Hakayayam.
Hakayayam.
Wahakwapiam.
Wahakwapiam.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
The Wada Aman.
The Wada Aman. But we said in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. It's not on. It's a lot. All right, no sweat.
All right. So you got. All right. This is the prayer for the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death.
And death
to the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
Thy teachers.
Thy teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And death to the heathen.
And shake loose the pockets.
And shake loose the pockets.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into the sanctuary.
To enter into the sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death to the Edomites.
And death to the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments.
All the governments.
Of our enemies.
Of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity. Egyptology. Militia.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads.
Kamikaze.
The LGBTQ community.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine.
Wall Street.
Send up the internet.
The internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channels.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any.
Convict the spirit of any.
Of thy people.
Of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
To all the heathens.
All the heathens.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
And try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
From broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the terrorists.
Let's loose all the terrorists.
Cause them to go.
Cause them to go.
To and fro.
To and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And destroy.
And destroy.
Cause the terrorists to come.
Cause the terrorists to come.
Against America.
Against America.
And destroy them in their strongholds.
And destroy them in their strongholds.
Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahushua.
Let Yahushua.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And destroy all the heathens.
And destroy all the heathens.
That come up against us.
That come up against us.
As we speak thy words.
As they speak thy word.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
And by all.
By all.
That is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the world.
Throughout the world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. Men of Israel. Sorry. All right. Shabiam, this means to be seated.
All right, get us up in the middle.
Most crazy.
Huh?
I feel like this joint low as hell.
You probably gotta raise it.
Yeah. This joint real low.
Y'all sending for that priest fund, we get some new chairs. No sweat. It's right on the side. All right. So shout out to the chat. We got Kana in the building. Most High Christ Shalom, sis. We got let me see who else is up in here. Give me 1 second. We got Azariah Rakah in the building, and we also have, does that say Nazamana?
Yeah, Nazam
Ana, Most High in Christ.
Nazamana.
All right, Most High in Christ. All right.
All right.
And I'll just
we say Nazamana, Bafi Hawa, possession of Kahan. All right, Most High in Christ. All right. Most High in Christ. Where's my phone at? Good night. Oh, it's over there. You got the joints where we at?
constant. Numbers 7 and 71 is where we start.
All right. Shalom, Most High in Christ, the water for, you know what I mean, tuning in, checking in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real winners. We appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get right into it, man.
Damn right.
You know, of course, as y'all know, we like to, we read 7 verses in the Hebrew. And, you know what I mean, then we go ahead and read it, break it down. You know what I'm saying? Another long week. We got through, you know what I'm saying? It's New Year's for the world. You know, folks just can't stop saying Merry Christmas though, man.
Till this day?
Till this day. I still be getting it.
Happy New Year.
I get it in Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Like they bringing it to they mush them together.
Most High in Christ.
And I'm just like, good night, man. Like, dang, you still can't get over Santa Claus coming down the tree? Was he that good to you? Or I know what it is. I know what it is. You still recovering. You still recovering from all the money you spent.
And then giving it to a jolly old oppressor.
Not only that, you gave it to somebody that didn't deserve it, and you thought it was going to change how they feel about you.
Right.
You got some women. It was a woman last night.
Slide over just a
yeah, no sweat.
We both need to slide over just a little bit.
All right, no sweat. We had a woman told me last night. She was like, "I'm through with messing around with it." I was like, "Why? What happened? That gift ain't work?" I'm tired of these niggas out here, man. You know what I mean? Oh, you must have bought him some shoes and he walked out of your life. That's funny. You bought him some J's and you thought he was going, you know what I mean? You bought him a PlayStation, thought he was going to stay home. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what people do, man. They allow these holidays to dictate how they treat their relationships. You know that? Of course, I know it because when I came out of the world and into this truth, I had to relearn how to treat my household.
Right.
I had to realize, oh shoot, the world was teaching me how to, celebrate my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Thanksgiving, I celebrate, my family comes together and I thank them for being my family members. I thank y'all all for being here, man. Y'all so good to me. You know what I mean?
And it's an amazing thing, if I could.
No, go ahead.
That we would celebrate thanking God for our family.
Yeah.
That we would celebrate God, thanking and be thankful for our family and everything else on the day that the Lord's children were absolutely murdered, destroyed, robbed, pillaged,
right,
unalived.
God.
And it's absolutely ridiculous that we would do that because we have decided to, whatever the oppressor tells us to do, we do.
God.
Whatever the oppressor says, if the oppressor says jump, we go above and beyond and jump even higher.
God.
Like we literally will take a day off of work, or we get a day off of work to celebrate the utter destruction and almost annihilation of the North American Indian.
It's like this. Yeah, we definitely do, right? But we've been trained. We've been well trained to take that and say, and it's like the child that's been molested,
right?
And they've been molested and they're victimized. They don't like being a victim. So instead of saying, I'm a victim and I don't appreciate that and I'll never do it, what they'll say is, well, it was my choice.
Right.
I chose to do it. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they become part of the Leviticus community. Well, that's what you're doing when you're taking Thanksgiving and you're turning around and saying, no, I'm doing it because I'm grateful. Instead of saying, nah, man, this day represents the unaliving of my brothers and sisters, the so-called Native Americans. Or instead of saying Christmas ain't got nothing to do with Christ, it is Xmas. It is Xmas. But instead of saying that, you're going to say, oh, it's Jesus is the reason for the season.
Right.
So that's part of your Stockholm syndrome, man. That's all that is because you're just trying to take what has made you a victim and turn around and say, no, I chose this.
Right.
This is my day. You know what I mean? So, but what you don't realize is, like I was saying before, is this is how you treat your family. This is how you learn how to take care of your family. You don't know how to reward your kids for doing the right thing or punish your kids for doing the wrong thing. So you wait until Santa Claus comes around and you says to your kid, have you been naughty or nice? And that kid is going to do what you're doing and lie. He's going to say, I've been good, Mom. I've been doing real good. And guess what happens? He tells you that the whole time. And then you go to the daggone parent-teachers meeting and they open the book on you and they tell you he ain't been doing nothing, but you already got his toys on layaway.
Right.
You already got the toys on layaway and it's too late. So you feel as though you're being a good parent by letting them toys out and still giving him everything that he wants. Why? Because you're afraid that when he goes to school on Monday and he does not have anything to show for that date, that other kids are going to make fun of him. His parents is going to make fun of you. Your parents and your family is going to make, why you going to take Christmas from the baby? You know what I'm saying? How you going to take Christmas from the baby? They did that to me, Carl. When I first came out of it. When I first came out of the truth.
To me too.
Yeah, when I first came into the truth, There's like, yeah, it wasn't nothing wrong when you was getting stuff. They say, well, I never got nothing I wanted. How about that? I never got nothing I wanted. You see what I'm saying? How you gonna take Christmas from the baby? That's what they was doing when they can.
You want to know what? Now don't read this out loud because I got to save it for a title for my class. But you just gave me the title for my class.
God,
you just gave me the title because
God, what was that crazy?
Open. That is a scary, like that's a scary thing. Like even if in our lives right now, like we go through this thing as Christians, right? Where we can constantly mess up, but there's always going to be that sense of you can do what you want because you just get to repeat. You get to, rinse and repeat. Like my grades sometimes were terrible.
Mine was always.
I would always pull it through at the end.
Right. That's what I was. I was the comeback kid, man.
But really, there's a reason why, a brother's grades are going to be terrible because, and I don't want to get too into it, but we don't like to sit down in class.
Listen, bro.
We don't like to sit down in class. We like to be active.
No excuse, Ace.
Yeah, he holding up his hand.
Yeah.
But I'll just, if I could, I'll say one thing. That's why Zephaniah 2:1 is so important. It says, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. When I went to a all black school, when I first can start to remember and recall and was aware of being, alive, like as a kid, I was in an all black school. My grades were phenomenal. I was around, the students that looked like me and talk like me, and we were actually ahead of everybody else in the public school system. As soon as that school started shutting down due to funding, my father and my mother put me in a different school, right? Not only did my hand raising get looked over, but it was born because not only were we ahead of them, the teacher didn't want to call on me. So I'm ahead of the class. Like they're working on stuff that I had worked on like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Right.
But make a long story short, like we need to focus on not enriching our kids with Christmas. We need to focus on changing their lives for the future. We need to focus on opening, that book that the Lord gave us and learning which way we should go.
It really isn't that hard either.
It's not.
It's like, it really isn't hard, man. You know what I mean? Because once the child understands that the gifts really aren't nothing. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a kid would rather get what they want when they want it instead of have to wait until their birthday. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't realize how much money and how much stress you save by not, like people literally save up all year just for Christmas. The smart people do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Other people, they just, oh shoot, it's Christmas and I gotta work this overtime and make this, I gotta stress myself out so that my kids can have a good one day. And it's like, you have to do it because everybody's looking at you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what, man, coming into this truth, it's like, I don't have to worry about that. I don't care about what you have to say. You see what I'm saying? Cam, do you want for anything? Do you want for anything? Do you want for anything? You don't understand the question.
Nah, he don't understand.
You don't understand the question. When I say, do you want for anything, like, are you in need of anything? Like, are you pressed? Do you have to have something for Christmas? That's like, all right, thank you. Goodness gracious.
I don't think you ever heard that phrase.
You never heard that phrase before? You don't want Most High in Christ then. You know what I'm saying? He's like, do you want for anything? What is this? What is this you speak of? And
when I hear that reminds me of, not realizing how good I had it, coming up, and not realizing why some of the kids that was coming to school, were acting the way they did.
Right.
Because it's so much going on at home and so much that they're lacking. When they get to school, any little other stressor outside of what's already going on is just going to flip them. You wonder why the girl in the class just snaps.
Right.
You wonder why the brother in the class just snaps because something's going on. You wonder why they fighting. They like, yo, later for this school stuff ain't important.
Right.
The only time I'm gonna eat today is in the class,
in school,
in the lunchroom,
getting that free lunch. Yeah.
It's these young sisters that gotta go home. Mother not home. Somebody might be at home touching them inappropriately.
Right.
and you wondering why they so, fast and loose at the school. You wondering why they so, quick to be fighting all the time.
Right.
But the Lord saw fit to protect, you,
Right.
Ace, me, Azar War.
Okay.
And I pray the way we start to raise our kids in the future allows a lot more of us, prayerfully all of us, to be kept in that manner.
Yeah. Most High in Christ, man. Are you ready to get to it?
Kind out of one kind. Let me get to it right now. We are going to Numbers, chapter 71, or Salakia, verse. It'll be chapter 7 and verse 71. Right. Let me just get there in my Paleo Hebrew file. Give me 1 second. Y'all bear with us while we read this Hebrew. Lashawan Quadash.
Why they got this happening on the drums playing? Like, what the hell is he doing over there?
Yeah, they gonna get it.
They gonna get it
next Saturday.
Yeah.
You here next Saturday? Yeah. We here next Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, you already know.
They gonna get it. All right, no sweat. All right, so we go on to 7 and 71 in the book of Numbers. Give me 1 second to get there.
This dude is horrible, whoever he is, man.
On the drums.
We got a church next door, y'all. Salakia. Y'all probably hear a little something.
I doubt they can hear it. They playing the drums off beat.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, to make sure we can't hear it, Salakia, can you hit the mute on mic 2? Okay. Where young man is sitting. Okay. Now if we need you to read anything, we'll call on you. We got you. The water for being,
like, why you talking about mic off?
All right, so let me get the 7 in there, and we are going. Let's see, give me 1 second. Salakia, y'all.
71 to 78.
71 to 77.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 71 in the Hebrew. Wala Zabak Hawa or Salakia Hashalama Yam Bakwar Shana Yam Azalam Kama Shah Ath or Salakia Aith Dayam Kama Wa Kaba Shayam Bana Ya Shana Kama Sha Za Kwa Rabban Akha Yazar Ban Aim Ya Shadaya, verse 72. Baya Wam Aisha Thaya Ashar or Salakia Aishar Ya Wam Nashaya Labanaya Ashar Paga I Yao Ban I Karan, verse 73. Quara Banaya Banawa Salakia Quayarath Kasap Ikath or Akath Shala Shayam Wama Masha Kwala Maza Rakwa Akad Ka Sap Shaba Ayam Shakwal Bashakwal Hakwadash Shana Yaham Mala Hayam Salath. Bala Walaha. Bashaman. Lama Nacha. Verse 74. Kapachath. Aishara. Zahab. Malaha. Quatarath. Verse 75. Par. Or is that para, Salaki? Achad. Ban. Bakwar. Azal. Bear with me one moment. Akkad. Chabash. Akkad. Ban. Shana Thawa. Lai Allah. Verse 76. Sha'ayar. Isayam. Akkad. La Kata. Lakatath. All right, verse 77. Wala Zabak. Hashalam Yam. Bakwar. Shanayam. Ayalam. Chamasha. Aithdayam. Chamasha. Chaba Shayam. Banaya. Shana. Chamasha. Za. Kwa Raban. Paga Ayah. Allah. Ban. I Karan. All right, so that was 7 in the Hebrew. That was Numbers 7, chapter 7, verse 71 through 77. We're gonna get it for you in the English now. Bear with me. And if y'all could put just the one in the chat, if the sound is fine, if it's any issue, if y'all hear anything in the background, if you could let us know, Baba Kasha.
If y'all hear drumming in the background, don't worry, we'll get them back.
All right, so we to one.
Yeah, we got a one.
All right. No, don't sweat it. If I have to call for something outside of these scriptures, we'll go ahead and call on you. All right, so this is Numbers chapter 7 and verse 71. All right, and let me just get y'all right real quick. So this is Numbers 7 and 1. I'll just read real quick what's actually happening. I'll just read this verse, and it says, "And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had appointed it and sanctified it, and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them." So this is going into, the scriptures about the sacrifices that they're making after the setup. So we're going to go to Numbers 7 and verse 71. All right. This is the book of Numbers chapter 7 and verse 71. "And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahizar, the son of Ammishaddai." Verse 72. "On the 11th day, Pagiel, the son of Akran, prince of the children of Asher, offered his offerings, was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering." All right, let me read that one more time. "His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekels of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 76. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 77. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Akron. All right, that was my 7.
All right. All right, this is verse 78. Bayawam, son of Yum. What? This John just took off. That's crazy. Good night. All right. My joint been acting up. All right. Bayawam, son of Yum. Aishar, Yawam. Nasaya Labanaya. Napath Thalaya. Aka Yarai. Bana. Ayanan. Verse 79. Quara Banawa. Qua Irath. Kakpa. Akaf. Shalashayam. Wama'a. Masha Kwala. Mazarak. Oh, Salakia. Mazarakwa. Akkad. Kasap. Shaba'ayam. Shakwal. Bashakwal. Hakwadash. Shanayaham. Malaayam. Salaf. Balayala. Bashaman. Lama Nakah. Verse 80. Kap. Akaf. Ay Shara. Zahab. Mala'ah. Quatarath. Verse 81. Parah. Akkad. Bana. Bakwar. Azal. Akkad. Kabash. Akkad. Bana. Shanathawa. La'ila. Verse 82. Sha'ayar. Isayam. Akkad. Lakata'ath. Verse 83. Wala Zabak. Hashalam Yam. Bakal. Salaki. Bakar. Bakwar. Salaki. Shanayam. Azalam. Kwa Masha. I Thadayam. Kwa Masha. Shabashayam. Banaya. Shanaha. Kamasha. Zaha. Uh-oh. What was that? Dang. You didn't kick me all the way back up. I believe I was at 80. So I was at Zaha, right?
I believe so. I had to
Zaha.
go to the
Damn.
went out again. So like
Yeah.
you just want to use mine.
I'm about to in a minute. All right. Zaha. All right. Quabra Bun. Akayar. I. Bana. Ayanan. Verse 84. Za'af. All right. Kanashaf, Hamazabak, Bayawam, Hanashak, Athawa, Ma'ath, Nasha Aya, Yasha'ala, Kwa'ai Rath, Pasap, Shathayam, Aishara, Mazara Kwaya, Salaki. Oh.
No sweat. Salakia.
Kasap.
Sister wanted to just know. I'm gonna give her the verse while you read it. We in Numbers chapter 7 and verse where are we at? 80.
Well, we about to wrap it up. So
Okay.
84.
84.
Shana Yum. Aishar. Kwapa Salaki. Kwapa Watha. Zahab. Shatha Yum. Aishara. All right. All right. So we in the book of Numbers. All right. All right. Chapter 7, and this is verse 78. On the 12th day, what's this? Ahira, the son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 80, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enan. This was the dedication of the altar in the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 charges of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. I mean, listen, man. Like this is the feast of dedication almost.
Right.
You know what I mean? They dedicate in the temple. You know what I mean? This is what these different officers, these different men of the house of Naphtali, of the houses of the children of Israel, they came bringing to the tents. You know what I mean? We just kept the feast of dedication. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring the best that you have. You see what I'm saying? And you dedicate it to the temple for the beautification of the temple. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do. It's not just decorations. It's restoring. You know what I mean? It's renovating it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Beautifying it, making it look better. You know what I mean? Than it was before. They bring in gold. They bring in silver. They not just bringing like, you know, little trinkets here, little trinkets here. Just like the brothers did for the feast of dedication this year. You know what I mean? We needed ornaments, so they brought ornaments. You see what I'm saying? If we needed a new scroll, we would have bought a scroll. You see what I'm saying? We need stuff to be put up on the wall. We got the school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the things, you know what I mean, we pretty much did by, putting our thoughts and our monies and things together so that we can have a better place to come, you know what I mean, and gather together. You see what I'm saying? And this is what we did. So, we can go ahead and continue on.
Count out of one kind. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 85. And this will be read in the Hebrew. So again, that's Numbers chapter 7 and verse 85. All right. sounds like a kid playing over
Yeah,
there.
it's a kid over there playing. Yeah. Oh no, don't worry, they're gonna get there. All of them gonna get there.
Wala Shayam. Wama Aha. Hakwa Ira. Ha'akath. Kasap. Yasha Ba'ayam. Ima Zarakwa, Salakia. Ha'achad. Kal. Chasap. Ha-kalayam. Alapayam. Wa'arabai. Ma'awaf. Ba-shakwal. Ha-kwadash. Verse 86. Chapa Salakia. Chapa watha za'ab. Shatha yam. Ashara. Mala'ath. Quatarath. Aishara. Hakap. Basha Kwal. Hakwadash. Hal. Zahab. Haka Pawath. Aisha Rayam. Wama Iha. Verse 87. Kal. Habakwar. La'ila Ah. Shanayam. Aishar. Parayam. Ayalam. Shanayam. Aishar. Kha. Bashayam. Banaya. Shana. Salakia. Shana. Shanayam. Aishar. Yaman. Khatham. Yasha. Aya. Salakia. Yaisha. Aya. Raya. Izayam. Shanayam. Aishar. Lacha Ta'af. Verse 88. Yachal. Bakwar. Zabak. Salakia, bear with me.
1 and 2. Just what you doing? 89.
Yeah, no, I'm still on 88. I'm just trying to get to the right line since there's so many in this verse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to
Chapter 8.
82.
Yeah.
Hashala Mayam. Aisha Rayam. Wa'aba Iha. Parayam. Ayalam. Shayam. Afdayam. Shashayam. Kabashayam. Banaya. Shanaha. Shashayam. Za'ath. Kanachath. Hamaya Bak. Akaraya. Hamashak. Athwa. Verse 89. Wa ba'a. Ma sha wa masha. I'll. Bahal. Mawa'id. Lada bar. Athwa. Wa ya shama. Ath. Hakwa wow. Madabar, Alayawa, Ma'ayo, Ba Salakia, Haka Parath, Ashar, Ayo, Aran, Ha Idath, Maba Yan, Salakia, Shanaya, Haka Rabayam, Waya Dabar, Al Yawa. All right, we in Numbers chapter 8 and verse 1. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Lahamar, verse 2. Dabar, Allah, Aha, Salakia, Aharan, Wahamar, Rath, Allah, Yahweh, Baha, Al, Thakha, Ath, Hanaath, Al, Mawala, Panya, Hama Nawaha, Zaayarawa, Shaba'aith, Ana Rayawath. All right. So we go into the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 85 in the English now. The book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 85. Each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weigh 2,400 shekels. After the shekels of the sanctuary, the golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece. After the shekels of the sanctuary, all the gold of the spoons was 170 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offerings, and the kids of the he-goats for sin offering 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offering were 20 and 4 bullocks, the rams 60, the he-goats 60, the lambs of the first 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. All right, I'm gonna continue to read, but I just wanted to make a quick point real quick. You see that lambs and goats, and it's mentioning everything that's being done, and it's an actual dedication that's being done, you know, by the children of Israel.
Right.
Now, when you look in the future, not our future, but the future after this, when they ended up in Greece, when our people ended up in Greece, the scriptures in the Apocrypha say, and they laid open the book of the law and sought to paint the likeness of the images of themselves. So they looked and they read all of this. They knew this. But yet and still, even though this heathen that rules over us today knew these verses, they still decided to take over our sanctuaries and sacrifice pork, even though they knew the words that were in these scriptures. Even though they knew what the Lord had required of the children of Israel, they decided to have intercourse in our sanctuaries, knowing what the word said in it. And they knew it, and you can tell because of the words that are in the Apocrypha saying that they opened the book of the law and wanted to make the likeness of their own images. They knew it was in here and decided to do against what the Most High has said.
Why wouldn't they? If they were confederate against you, like we prayed about this not too long ago, why wouldn't they do that when they don't want you to know who you are, or who your God is? Why wouldn't they? When in Judah 5:20, he literally says, if there's iniquity in them, you know what I mean? If there's no iniquity, let them pass them by. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that if we keep in the law, statutes, and commandments, they have nothing against, they can't do nothing with us.
Absolutely.
So of course, they're going to tell you everything that you ain't supposed to be doing. They're going to tell you about Christmas. They're going to tell you about Thanksgiving. They're going to tell you about these fake holidays so that you can go again. And they do it, they orchestrated it so well that it's right around the same time of your high holy days. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. They do it purposely because they don't want you to keep your law, statutes, and commandments, man. Like I feel like it's like a broken record. I'm saying the same things over and over and over again.
Absolutely.
I literally just put a post out about this. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's the same thing. Like, why do we like the scripture says in Galatians 4:8? How can you still deal with the weekly and beggarly elements into which you just determined to be a slave? You just rather be a slave instead of doing what's right. Now that you know to do right, why not do right? Why make an excuse to keep on doing the wrong things, man?
Right.
Just because you don't know. You know there was a law of ignorance. You know there was a sacrifice for your ignorance that you did.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you don't know, you don't just continue to do it. You know what I mean? That, I guess you can use the Lord's grace for that. But you don't want to use the Lord's grace for that. You want to use the Lord's grace to continue to sin. Oh, you know what I mean? God died so that, you know, that I can YOLO.
Right.
Christ died. Well, I say God died because, you know, I'm speaking.
Right. No,
I was using my Christian mind, Salakia.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, they believe that Christ is God. You know what I'm saying? And we know that he is not God. So it's just like it gets annoying after a while. Like when you first come into the truth, you understand, right? Because you was just there. You was doing the same thing. You was believing as they believe. So you give the benefit of the doubt that some people just, but after a while you realize people just don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care about what God says. You don't respect his decisions and choosing us as a people to be separate, to be above all nations, and how and the pathway we got to take to be above all nations. You don't care. What you care about is looking like something. Ain't that crazy, man? Like It's after a while it kind of gets under your skin because you know what folks is doing, and they're not doing anything to help your mother. They're not doing anything to help your auntie. They keeping them in them daggone churches. Why? Because they like their Cadillac. They like their Cadillac. They like their daggone big old house. I was just saying this the other day, how they got the nice Cadillac and you rolling around in the Toyota with the hubcaps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, like at some point, man, take accountability, man. Stand up. Like the woman that you are in your household against your husband, and question him. Question that pastor like you question your husband. Stand up, man of God, against that pastor like you do your children. You know what I mean? Or that side chick. I say side chick because you know she got a man and you still lay with her. You know what I'm saying? Stand up against these atrocities and take accountability, because guess what? Eventually, you know what's going to happen, Cole?
What's that?
Eventually, the son of perdition is going to be revealed. And that's when you're going to realize that, dang, it's too late. I have no defense against this inevitable. I have no defense. And he's going to lay the smacketh down.
Right.
It's going to be too late. You're going to be getting your butt kicked. And the whole time you're going to be saying, well, I don't know why this is happening. When the daggone warning is right here. It's telling you right here what's going to happen, and to prepare and to rehearse these things. You see what I'm saying? Rehearse these things. Get ready. Get ready.
Damn
Store
right.
up these things. Get your house ready, man. It's about to go down. I don't know if y'all been watching Black Watch. I don't know if y'all been watching The Generals, but it's about to go down,
It
bro.
really is.
It's about to go down. You better start preparing now. We still got time.
And if I could,
Yeah.
it's all over the internet as far as depending on what you're looking for, you'll
Right.
be able to see.
Got
Like
it.
even the heathens
Mm.
are speaking out against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Even the heathens are speaking out against our military and our government.
Okay.
Even those who hate us because of simply the fact that we're black, they don't even really know that we're the children of Israel. They just know that we're black, and on the TV they see that black people commit crimes, even though that's not the truth that all black people commit crimes. That's in their head, but even they are speaking out against Donald Trump. It's a heathen named Nick Fuentes,
Mm.
and he absolutely is just talking so disrespectful. He's saying stuff about Trump that I haven't said yet.
Good night.
And he was a staunch Republican.
Mm.
He believes that America should be pretty much all white. But even he's speaking out against Trump because they see that the way their country is going is just downhill.
Yeah.
They see that, you know, the chief of them, which is the so-called Jewish man, is literally being used to get all the benefits by our country, or so it seems. There's more into it than that.
Right.
But the oppressor is tired of the oppressor. The oppressor is tired of us. And the people overseas and abroad are tired of us. And when I say us, I don't mean us. I mean the United States.
God.
They're tired of it.
Yeah.
The United States just took the oppressor's army and just took over Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for oil. And the whole world is watching it.
Right.
The United States enemies and the allies are looking at it like, wait a minute, that's not right. So at the end of the day, y'all better look at what the generals are saying,
right? Because
Commanding General Yohana, he brings it out just excellent, and it helps you understand, and then you see more stuff. It's so many things that you could look at. So, like Azawa was saying, y'all better open up that book before it's too late.
Because it's happening, man.
And learn.
You know what I mean? You children, listen, man, just get in line, man.
Right. And don't be like the rest of the people that are out there, and even the people that I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Just look at what the scriptures are saying. People are still going to get baptized in the big 2026. They're going to get a water baptism when really, after Christ came back, that water baptism is no longer. You're supposed to be baptized the way Christ said. By fire. Which means when you start following the laws, the statutes, and commandments, you begin to really change. You're really washed by the word, not by water.
Yeah, you just coming out of flaming wet.
Remember when the bull said, "I'm delivered." Remember when he said that? It was a brother on the internet who was incredibly zesty.
He's still zesty,
and I said was like it's not happening right now.
Still zesty in the mud.
ZST. Why?
Listen, man. Listen. What do you expect, right? What do you expect when they got full churches with the first husband, the first man?
Good night.
You know what I mean? The guy is two guys. Matter of fact, the boy Jamal Bryant was just in there. James Bryant, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jamal Bryant
ran
him out of Baltimore.
He ran him out of Baltimore. Where he go to DC now? Where
I don't know
now?
where he is. I know his wife naked.
Yeah,
that's what I know.
Yeah. Well, that was a skin tone dress. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about them skin tones, bro. It was a skin tone dress, but you know what you was doing.
Absolutely,
it's nude.
Right.
That's what you need to call it. It is a nude dress.
It looked like lace. It looked like something that should be worn in the bedroom.
Oh no, it definitely looked like what it's supposed to look like.
And if I could, a lot of people are saying, "Well, she's grown. That's
man." Let me tell you something. It's just like what they do in the church, and they put the woman on a pedestal, and they make it seem like she can do whatever she wants when she don't know what she wants. Let's keep it real. She don't know what she want. How many times you got the?
Salakia, he probably wanted that.
He said he bought it.
Yeah, he probably wanted that because
he said he bought it. But this the same dude that was looking at Cam Newton's knees. Yeah, you ain't see that? Yeah, he was like, "Yo, your knees are so shiny." Yeah, he had Cam Newton had shorts on during the interview, and he was so focused in on Cam Newton's legs.
He looking at
he's SD too. He's the same one that went all up into the the gay church. I don't know why we can't say the damn word. That's how you know it's wrong. That's what you are. You can't even say that now. Freak out of here.
Right. And I just want
you got it.
No, I was just gonna say I want the people that think that the dress was okay. Like if it's okay for her as somebody that's looked at so much by the public eye to do that, is that the example that you want your daughter to follow when she's going to prom? You want her to show up looking like she's half naked?
I'll tell you what.
In that type of clothing.
I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, it's okay. They are who they say they are. They are who we thought you were. You're a freak. That's what you are. So yeah, it's okay for y'all because y'all don't believe nothing the Bible says. You don't know what modest apparel is. You wear the daggone tight dress. You're showing off your body parts, and you're acting like we ain't gonna look at it. But then he gets up in front of the church and says, "Oh, y'all just can't control yourself." Well, if you have to say that, then maybe it is that she is wearing something a little bit too revealing.
Right.
But hey, if it's okay for you, and that's what you want to do in your sanctuary, as for you in your house, that's what you're going to do.
Right.
As for me and mine,
Get John 8:44 since you wanted to read something. John 8:44, and I'll tell you when to stop.
But this the same bull. This the same bull that walked up in the daggone gay church and was like, "We owe y'all an apology."
Wait, what?
Yeah,
he walked up in a gay church.
Yeah. He said we need to expound on the relationships that we have with these types of people. God loves everybody. God loves the sinner. Ain't that what they believe? So what do you expect from a person that believes something like that? He loves the sinner. What do you expect? You are who I thought you were. I expect your woman. I grew up in a church. They been had them tight dresses on. Them dresses been out. They been twerking on the wall. They literally turn towards the wall and they twerk. Yeah, he probably they saying, well, they're not actually twerking. They twerk. I'll do it if you want. I'll do a shouting montage, and somebody will get erected.
The book of John, chapter 8:44.
Somebody will look at that like, damn, shorty.
It's not 1 John. It's not 2 John. It's John 8:44. If you can't find it, I have something else for you to read later.
I need to go to that church. Wondering why the daggone deacons can't. And there's
I did not know that.
There's these AI videos, right? They've been putting these up on Instagram. I don't know if people have been paying attention or seeing them, where it's like there's a pastor and it's like a thick woman walking across in the church. And he's like, good Lord, you know what I mean? But people think it's AI. Well, let me tell you something. I saw it happen in real life. I saw pastors do that in real life. Yes, I have. There was a pastor that came to, listen, man, from lying, I'm flying, bro. We had a pastor that came to our church, right? I swear it was a piece because his box was just too Steve Harvey is perfect, right? And this dude said, guess who his neighbor was?
What?
Pinky.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And he said that in the church?
Yeah, he said that in the church.
Lord.
He said, my neighbor is Pinky, so, I see all types of stuff.
Oh,
this is what he said.
God.
This is what he said. And then he goes on, and it was a chick in the church, you know what I mean? And she was walking up the side, you know what I mean? Nice looking woman. And he goes, good Lord, have mercy, man. The Lord know what I want.
No.
He says that from the pulpit. And then he starts complimenting her from the pulpit. They use that pulpit as a tool to get Jones, man. You think they don't? It was just a lady preacher talking just not too long ago, talking about how there was a famous artist, and I probably know who it was, because I've heard stories about these daggone choir directors like Ricky Dillard. You know what I'm saying? Hold on,
son.
Like Ricky Dillard, who has a whole bunch of Leviticus people in his daggone choir. I know because I knew of a girl who was talking to some of these rich singers. I'll name names if you have, but boy, I can name names. You see what I'm saying? And how they gave them the keys to their room. This is something that happens in these churches, man. This is what happens. So no, I'm not surprised at all. Ain't nothing to understand. They've been doing that, bro. Not surprised. All right.
Go ahead. Read John 8:44, and I'll tell you when to Salakia, sir. Could you unmute his mic?
Okay.
And this is Jamal Bryant and the rest of these, people who are, filling up the church just to give lies to the people. Go ahead.
John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and he lust of your father ye will do.
Thank you.
And the lust of the father ye will do, man. That's self-explanatory, man.
The water.
Ye are of your father the devil. Who's saying this?
God.
Who?
God. Or Yahushua.
Yahushua ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua, Christ is saying this. Ye are of the father. And you know what? This is what you call rude in speech. This is what you call he cussing them out, calling them devils. You are your father the devil. The lust that you're going to do exactly. You are who we thought you were. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she out there scantily clad. In a nude dress. That's what it's called. It's called nude. The color is nude. Her intentions was to look like she was naked. Yeah. And it's somebody in the Christian church that liked it too, other than the husband. And he's basically saying it's okay for her to be that way.
Right.
And she's sitting there coming up, walking up, clapping her hands like, yup. Why? Because he put her on a pedestal. The woman in the church, boy, I remember, I ain't going to ramble on too much longer, but, I remember I went to the African-American Museum in DC. And they had a picture representing the church, and it was basically a bunch of women in the front row with big hats.
Dang.
What kind of hats?
Big hats. You know what I'm saying? If anybody that's been in church, they know what that is. I never understood it. I never understood what the symbolism of the big hat was.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the symbolism of the big hat, but that's a thing. When women want to be known for something, they got to have a hat. They got to have the hat. I don't care what type. They dress it up. They got flowers. They got bananas. I don't know what's all.
That's crazy.
It's all types of stuff, but the hat is like a big deal. And the bigger the hat, it's like you ever see I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
I don't remember that part.
Wayne's?
I've seen it, but I don't remember that part.
There was a bar called the Big Brim. And when you walked in there, they had these big old giant hats, and inside the hats was midgets, though. You know what I'm saying? Little people, I guess. But you know what I mean? But it was called the Big Brim. That's how big these hats be on these women. You know what I mean? Big old giant hats. For what? So I guess so the people behind you couldn't see because you could.
Right.
I don't know. Big hats, tight dresses. That's what it is, man. So it's a folly, and they, again, they're gonna get what's coming to them. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. We don't want it to happen. We want people to come to the understanding of this truth. We try to tell them, we try to warn them, but they rather listen to the person who gives them sweet buttery words. It makes them feel good and tell them that their blessing is on the way. It's okay that you're struggling right now. Your blessing is coming. Whereas we saying, nigga, the curse is coming.
Right.
Destruction is coming. Death is coming. And it's not coming to you. It's coming to those who are against you. But if you are along with those who are coming against God's chosen, then you're going to get yours. And it might feel good. You know, it's I ain't going on all day, man. It's crazy because they'll sit there and say, well, I'm blessed. Like, look at me. I ain't nothing. That stuff you talking about and look like you struggling.
Right.
Look like you going through, you struggling. You're not, you know, and you keeping the law, statutes, commandments, but you got all these problems. Look at me. God's still blessing me. Well, it could be that he's saving you for the destruction.
Right.
He's saving you for it. He's allowing you to believe as you want to believe. But when that day comes, it's going to be like a thief in the night, bro.
And what about all of our people that ain't doing so good?
Good night.
What about us having 2 or 3 churches within a small city block, and then everybody around there is just in utter destruction and decay? They're on crack cocaine. They're prostitutes. They don't have enough food in the refrigerator. They don't have enough jobs. They can't even read at a appropriate level for their age. What about all of those people?
Right. They settle. A lot of us settle. A lot of us, just deal with our conditions because that's the conditions, and there's nothing that can, get us out.
Right.
But they don't realize there is something that can get us out, and that's each other. We have to care for one another. If we care for another, you realize how good we be right now?
We would be way better off.
We'd be way better off if we turned to one another and looked out for one another. But we too worried about our seat, where we sit. This is my neighbor over here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This, you want to remember that?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the rest of.
Okay,
the rest of 7 and 88. I believe we stopped at 87. Salakia, because I highlighted. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get back to it and get ready to wrap it up. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 87. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with their meat offering, and the kids of the goats for sin offerings 12. Verse 88. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 20, and for bullocks, the rams 60, the he-goat 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of testimony, from between the 2 cherubims. And he spake unto him. All right, this is Numbers chapter 8 and verse 1.
It's the Most High.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, when thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. All right, so that was those verses.
All
right,
they're gonna get this work. Most High Christ. So after that, after they gave the offering, after they brought their best, the Lord heard them.
Right.
And the Lord spoke.
Right.
What should that tell you?
And Salaki, could you mic too, sir?
Okay.
Right.
What should that tell you? The Lord hears us.
Damn right.
When you keeping the laws and when you doing as you supposed to do, the Most High hears your prayers. The Lord does not hear the prayers of sinners. That ain't the Lord answering your prayer. You thought that was the Lord. Because I prayed that I get this job, and you got the job, but you hate that job. You got that car, but you hate that car. You got that loan, but that loan has got you in debt. You got those things. That's what you did. You didn't seek the rightful and the righteous counsel of the Most High and the people that he put in place to make certain decisions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got those things. Everything that you get from this earth, you got it. You got it. Most High don't care about your house. He don't care about your loan. He don't care about your job. He cares about his kingdom. That's what he wants. He cares about his law, statutes, commandments. He cares about obedience. That's what he cares about. Think the Most High want to make you a good citizen? Think he wants you to make you be comfortable in your captivity? He waiting on his kingdom, man. You have the power and authority to impact your surroundings. That's what you have. Ye are gods. You can do that thing. But what you gonna do about your brother that can't do nothing for himself? What you gonna do about that brother that wants to do everything for himself and for nobody else? Brotherhood is what we need. Brotherhood is what's going to bring back this kingdom. You have to give the people who don't have, and you have to get the people who do have. Damn. That is the burden that is put on the saints. Well, you know what I mean? This is dope. You know what I mean? It's dope to hear this, the things that we bought to when we doing the right thing,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
This is how it looks when we do it right. You know what I mean? We dedicate, these things to the tabernacle and things like that. And we do it so well and so righteously that the Most High, he then speaks to us and gives us instruction. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Barakatah Yahweh Shah for this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we seek counsel here, man. You know what I mean? When we want to do the right things and we want this truth to get put out, and we want these people to come into the school so that we can do the work of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and send up the prayers. All right. Sorry. Sorry.
La Shala.
Sorry. We. Yahba Shemi Yashab Brakya.
Yahba Shop Bakaya. Oh, I'm supposed to. His own Salaki.
I get
you. Yahba Shemi Yashab Brakya.
All right, if any man want to salute the tourist, step right on up. Just right there on that light. You going that way? It don't matter. Hold on, let me get the John over to you. Oh, shit. Which way? This way. All right, go ahead. I don't know if it's going to get all the way around. All right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, so we're going to send up the Lord's Prayer. Israel Majim. All right. We'll put your Hakwadam, which means turn and face the east.
All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Balak, Taba'ah, Ratazayah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratiza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lathunanau, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakwanau, Kabawatanau, Wasalakwanau, Wala'ah, the Ba'ayanau, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanau, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalak, Ha'ala, Ha'parwa, La'awalamia, Aman.
We'll be said in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. All right. Sorry.
All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brakatham.
That's Matah. Sorry. You're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak,
Yahweh Shamar Al-Thum by Hashem Yahushai.
Yazmatah, dismiss. Yo, I'm about to blast, boy. Salaki.